In 1973, the future of women's rights was about to drastically change. Sparking great controversy, the Supreme Court guaranteed American women the right to choose abortion, the removal of an embryo or fetus in order to end a pregnancy, in its milestone decision, Roe v. Wade. In Roe, the Supreme Court delivered a compromise between the state's ability to curb abortion and a woman's right to choose. Since then, the opposing pro-life group, or Right to Life movement, has tried to prevent that from happening with great effort. It is that judgment, however, that provides women the choice of abortion for many vital reasons and prevents unsafe methods from repeating in history. This speech will support the pro-choice movement by presenting those reasons. Let me start by informing you about the history of the case. Roe v. Wade was the court case in which attorneys for Jane Roe argued that laws against abortion violated constitutional rights to privacy under the 14th Amendment. This is a photocopy of the original document. You may see it after the end of the speech if you'd like. As noted by Randy Alcorn of thehumanlife.org, the Constitution states in its first section, all persons born or naturalized in the United States or subject to jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of the citizens of the United States. It also held that abortion should be allowed for any reason up until the point where the fetus is able to live outside the mother's womb, setting the viability at 28 weeks. The most important result that this contentious court case provided was the right of choice. According to an article obtained by the CQ researcher of Purdue University Library, Nancy Keenan, president of Pro-Choice America, said that Roe is not just about abortion. It is about personal freedom, personal responsibility, and the ability to decide private family issues without intrusion from politicians or government. Our Constitution guarantees this right to every woman, no matter where she lives. Another argument for the pro-choice side is that women should be able to choose abortion in the unfortunate cases of rape and incest. This explanation as to why most people jump to the wrong conclusion about abortion in cases of rape and incest is that the actual experiences of the sexual assault victims who became pregnant aren't even shared in the debate. In fact, most people are therefore coming up with their own opinions based on prejudices and fears which are completely cut off from reality. An equally important idea is that the contrasting pro-life policies deny women and teenagers across America access to comprehensive sex education and contraceptives. In a recent news article from the Washington Post, it was reported that some pro-life pharmacists in the United States are refusing to sell emergency contraceptives known as Plan B due to their conservative opinions on the matter. Also, according to an article written by Dr. Kathy Cook, several pro-life parents and advocates across the country are influencing their local school districts into having abstinence-only programs, rather than having them teach both abstinence as well as the equally relevant sexual education that will be giving them crucial information to help the students make their own decision about the case. One more important reason is based upon tragic events in the past. When abortion was illegal, desperate women resorted to unsanitary as well as unsafe back alley abortions by unqualified or uncertified physicians and began utilizing the famous coat hanger method, which sadly resulted in disease as well as the fatalities of those women. I have right here an ad for Beyond Roe v. Wade, which says, "I was very frightened because the guy didn't have a license. The office was dark. He gave me 2 aspirins and put me on the table. It was visibly dirty. My legs were in the stirrups and my hands were restrained. Then he stuck a rag in my mouth so I couldn't scream. When it was over, there was blood everywhere." That is the cocaine method. Another extremely dreadful process by which few but significant amount of women aborted was by first delivering the baby and then killing it by themselves in acts of utter desperation. It is important to remember that the remaining verdict of Roe v. Wade has for years upheld civil rights guaranteed to the women of the United States of America. It has averted disease and fatalities from the unsafe practices that would occur if it had been overturned. It has also strived for better sexual education for future generations and more efficient ways of obtaining contraceptives and ways to practice safe sex. Most importantly, however, Roe v. Wade and the pro-choice movement have allowed women to indispensable options to justifiably do something that is their natural right to choose.